Want to speak real Hebrew from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at HebrewPod101.com.
כמה זה עולה? How much is it? כמה זה עולה? How much is it? So the word עולה in Hebrew means cost, but it also means to go up. So just notice. אתה מדבר אנגלית? Do you speak English? אתה מדבר אנגלית? Do you speak English? Well, obviously, if somebody speaks English, he can answer you that question even if you ask it in English. אני מניח. I guess so. אני מניח. I guess so. So, the literal translation of like the verb להניח, אני מניח, it's assume. So, it's kind of like saying, instead of I guess so, it's like I assume so. That's the literal translation.
מה שלומך? How are you? מה שלומך? Or מה שלומך for a woman, and this is how are you? How do you feel? חדש, new. יש לי תספורת חדשה. I got a new haircut. עבודה, work. It's a work, it's also a job. יש לי עבודה חדשה. I have a new job.
זה מוצא חן בעיניי. I like that one. זה מוצא חן בעיניי. I like that one. So when we say מוצא חן, it's actually a very interesting phrase because it means that it finds grace in my eyes, which I think is a beautiful way to say that you like something. אפשר לקבל תפריט בבקשה? Could we have the menu, please? אפשר לקבל תפריט בבקשה? Could we have the menu, please? Yeah, sometimes they just forget. Like they sit you down, you're at the table. Sometimes they'll even give you water and no menu, so that's kind of funny. אני לא מסכים. לא. I don't agree. No. אני לא מסכים. לא. I don't agree. No. So, when you say אני לא מסכים in Hebrew, it can either mean I don't agree or I won't allow it. It depends to who you're talking to. Like, I would maybe say it to my dog, and I'll tell him, אני לא מסכימה. And then he'll just stop doing what he's doing. But if you're not agreeing with somebody's opinion, you can also say, אני לא מסכים. לא. אני מסכים. I agree. אני מסכים. I agree. I don't know, I seem to use that much less than don't agree. Maybe it's just me. זה לא מתאים לי. This one isn't good for me. זה לא מתאים לי. This one isn't good for me. The word matim has a few meanings as well. It can mean match, and it can mean to suit. Like, it doesn't suit me. And also, if you have two things that are supposed to be the same, but they're not, you can say that זה לא מתאים, doesn't match. מים בבקשה. Water, please. מים בבקשה. Water, please. Yeah, water in restaurants. You should know that you're always supposed to get tap water for free, so remember that.
היית בישראל? Have you been to Israel? היית בישראל? Have you been to Israel? For a female, היית בישראל? Well, have you?
אפשר בבקשה לארוז למתנה? Can you please wrap it as a gift? אפשר בבקשה לארוז למתנה? Can you please wrap it as a gift? I used to work at a store that people used to buy a lot of gifts from, and that was like my favorite part, like to wrap it up. I don't know why. אני רוצה את זה. I'd like this. אני רוצה את זה. I'd like this. So out of all the things, this is the thing you want. And you should emphasize, when you say that, you should emphasize the word זה. It. This. אתה יכול לתת לי הנחה? Could you give me a discount? אתה יכול לתת לי הנחה? Could you give me a discount? Now this one you should always say with a smile on your face. And another way of saying it in Hebrew, which is a little bit more common and a little bit more casual, is instead of the verb latet, to give, use the verb לעשות, to do. אתה יכול לעשות לי הנחה? אתם מקבלים כרטיסי אשראי? Do you take credit card? אתם מקבלים כרטיסי אשראי? Do you take credit cards? Again, usually yes. Another very useful thing to ask with credit cards is if you can put like the tip in a restaurant, if you can put that on the credit card as well. And when you want to ask that, you'd say, אפשר טיפ באשראי? איפה תחנת הרכבת? Where's the train station? איפה תחנת הרכבת? Where's the train station? I feel like this sentence is more useful in places when you have like an underground train, whereas in Israel you have like a train that goes between cities, but sometimes you need to take that to the airport, so it's good to ask. סליחה? כמה עולה נסיעה? Excuse me, what's the fare? סליחה? כמה עולה נסיעה? Excuse me, what's the fare? I guess you'd ask that probably only on a bus in Israel and not in any other place. אתה יכול לצלם אותי בבקשה? Could you take a picture of me, please? אתה יכול לצלם אותי בבקשה? Could you take a picture of me, please? Yeah, so if you're not that much into selfies or you want to get a more panoramic or wide view of what's behind you, then ask somebody. Don't be shy.
Can. Yes. You can use it in any way you use yes. Yeah, use it. Be positive. לא. No. I like this word. It has a fun sound, and it was my sister's first word. לא. No. בא לי. I feel like. בא לי. It's two words. בא לי. And it means I feel like, I want. And you can also use it as a negative. בא לי גלידה. I feel like ice cream. I want ice cream. לא בא לי ללכת לבית הספר. I don't feel like going to school. So it's very useful. Children use it a lot, but grown-ups use it too. די. Enough. Stop. It sounds really bad, but it's harmless. It means enough or stop. When someone is like bugging you, poking you, like, די. Stop it. Enough. Yeah. כמה זה עולה? How much is it? כמה זה עולה? How much is it? How much does it cost? מעולה. Awesome. Great. I guess maybe the Hebrew equivalent of the word awesome, it's מעולה. The masculine form is מעולה and the feminine is מעולה. Like, ההופעה הזאת מעולה. This show is awesome. It's great. איך היה הטיול? היה מעולה. How was the trip? It was מעולה. Great, awesome.
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.